Hello and welcome back to Phoenix Point, where we are going to attempt once again to save the world. We've had a couple of bad missions recently where we've taken quite a bit of damage. We've lost a few people. I think I lost an assault from my main team. My primary team, we also lost one of our snipers as well. So we do need to try and fix those things if we can. We're also recovering up here as well. We've still got a few missions that we really need to hit, including a nest. We've also got a lair that we need to take out at some point. There's the lair right there. We do now have our second Thunderbird, which we're going to send up to the Summerall Memorial Base. We're going to pick up our tertiary team that's up there. We may even grab somebody from that team just to boost up our current teams. And then rebuild the tertiary team as opposed to trying to get somebody new for those. Do we have any snipers on the map? I would like to grab one. I know that it's been suggested before that we have some sort of way to quickly find what soldiers are available on the map without having to sort of like go around and manually check all of the havens. That is a very good idea. It is something that may come at a later date. Certainly can't promise it, but it's not a bad idea at all. Doesn't look like, obviously we've been sort of raiding against New Jericho, so our chances of being able to get a soldier from them are slim at the moment. So there's a few things that we want to do. First of all, we want to take this empty Thunderbird, and we're going to go and take that up to the Summerall Memorial Base. So let's just go and do that. And then we're going to take this Thunderbird here, where everybody has taken quite a few knocks. And we are going to track you over to Phoenix Point. Now, everyone at the Manticore has now healed up, so I'm going to move you guys out of there. And I guess we could go and we could grab an assault here. How long is it before we get any personnel? It's 3 days. Okay. So we've not advanced the clock on that that much. There was a small bug. Well, quite a large bug, I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, with the recruiting at base where it wasn't resetting properly. That has now been fixed, so the 3 days should just be 3 days. So let's get you up and get that unexplored site there, because to be quite honest, it's one little site that hasn't been uncovered yet, and it's upsetting my OCD a little bit that it's still there, so I really want to get that cleared up. So we've now been able to reverse engineer the Pythagoras 7 Synedrian laser sniper rifle. I really like that sniper rifle, so it's nice that I can build them, but more importantly, when we get another one, it's nice that we can actually build ammunition for it. Unfortunately, right now, none of the Synedrian havens seem to have a sniper that we can get, so that is a shame. Again, we only really need to build the weapon, so that might be what we end up doing. So let's go and see what we have around. So we've arrived here. Let's go ahead and do the exploration. There's no reason not to at this point.
Synedrian, we are told, are working on ways to repel the mist. This by itself is not a sin. We do not condemn it, for the mist is a flood and brings life and death alike. They seek safety for their people, as do we. But if you push the flood away too far, you will die of stagnation. Synedrian has forgotten how to look beyond the flood, at the wide sea, at the future. Instead, they look inward, lost in a maze of reflections. What they offer is not salvation, but a trap.
So the disciples are kind of falling out with us a little bit because we're friendly with Synedrian. I don't mind that too much. Synedrian is my primary friendly target for this campaign, with Anu being secondary and New Jericho the ones that we are picking on. Our operatives have set down outside an abandoned factory. There's a lot of old wrecked machinery here. Perhaps we can use some of it. We'll search the site. There's a surprising amount of functional tech here. Good that we found this place. Gives us some tech and materials. Not a particularly interesting site there, but that was worth grabbing all the same. Definitely not going to hit that lair just yet, but what do we have down here? This is the Seeking the Firebird. Let's go ahead and get that one done, actually. Now, we have our empty Thunderbird 3, so let's go into personnel, and we are going to take everybody who is sat around at this base, and put them into Thunderbird 3. And we're going to move these guys down to Phoenix Point because Phoenix Point does have a training facility in there. So we want to try and make the most of that. So let's move you guys down now to Phoenix Point.
Disciples of Haven is under attack.
Okay, we've got a Haven attack, which we would ideally like to deal with. Oh, we've got 2 layers now. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to hit one of those soon. We've got 2 layers to deal with. This team only has 5 people in it. I'd prefer if we had another one. Can we get another one, even like just along the way? How do these guys like us? These guys actually like us. What are we missing here? Well, I guess anything is better than nothing. We really want the sniper, but we can swap them around. So let's just stop here along the way. And there we go. Just pick ourselves up an assault. We could possibly even... So, are you on new assault? You are. You've already got the clarity head, which is nice. We could go ahead and give you a second upgrade, like the neural torso or something, to give you a bit of extra weight there. Although I do like the juggernaut torso. Reduces your stuff, does give you a bit more accuracy. Let's go ahead and give you that. You can have the juggernaut torso. This guy's now got 2 parts of the juggernaut system. Obviously we can't have a third, but he's going to be pretty beefy. So good little jump start for him, considering that obviously he's only level 1.
Research complete.
We've completed the research on the Pandoran goo now. An analysis of the substance, referred to as goo by our field team and laboratory scientists, has found it to be a mutated form of the Calbacter crestanus bacterium. Probably pronounced that completely incorrectly. The bacterium has adhesive properties and thrives in wet spaces, although it does react negatively to oxygen. Experiments have shown that exposed to air, the substance dies in a matter of moments, referring to the goo as harmless. Right, let's get in and rescue Synedrian. If we can do this, it'll be good for us because obviously we've just had a bit of a reputation drop with them because we are friendly with Synedrian. So we have a Haven defense, and because we're playing with the Dan 4th patch, we will have some AI defenders. So let's get jumping in there. So the only person we need to have a quick look at is you, and you're showing that because we don't have any reloads for the Fury missile launcher at the moment. We really need to try and reverse engineer that or steal the technology from New Jericho. So that's a project for another day. Okay, so here we are at a Disciples of Arnu Haven. I just hope the lack of a sniper isn't going to hurt us on this mission. I mean, I guess what I could do is take one of our sniper assaults and give them sniper gear. Now, let's do that to Miguel, because his middle name, or his call sign, is Spectre, which is probably perfect for a sniper. And he's the assault that doesn't have the mechanical leg. So yeah, let's go. Although again, you could make the argument that having the jump could be useful. Oh, it's not the jumping legs. That's fine. Yeah, we'll give it to Miguel if we remember. And if Miguel survives, we will give him the sniper gear. There is an AI defender over there, so I'm just going to run straight over there and see if we can tag him or her under Phoenix control. And already spotted an enemy as well. What have we got? R1 on a building. Okay. Now you are a shotgun type troop because you are... Yeah, so we want to keep you fairly safe. So let's put you into full cover. Did we spot something else there? Doesn't look like we did. Okay, let's leave you there. There isn't really anything else that you can do right now. You can't take a shot or anything, but that's okay. Who else have we got? We have our heavy. We probably just want to try and get straight into the building. Oh, there's another AI defender over there, which is a berserker. With that in mind, let's just go and take the berserker. Let's get as many extra people on our side as possible. Because that way I can use them however I want to use them. So you're now under Phoenix control. Our heavy can't really do an awful lot, but let's go and have a look and see. See, there we go. We've already spotted 2 enemies. We've got a Triton and an Arthron, both over here. Let's try and put the Berserker into a reasonably safe place. and head towards them. So you're going to stay there. You are one of our decent assault guys. So I think I'll move you in this direction. No, you're a new assault guy, actually. I'm thinking of the other team. So our newbie's going to go over in that direction and try and get some experience.
5 by 5.
This is our other assault guy, but he has a shotgun. So again, got to get him fairly close to see that. And then we've got one more assault here. I'm really worried about clumping these guys together too much. Let's make sure... Yeah, shotgun, assault rifle. Don't know how many I've got in either direction, to be honest. So this is really just kind of stacking people up and seeing what we can do. And let's take our priest over in this direction. Priest is still really slow, but... So, you know, we've gained ourselves some extra manpower now. Do we want to try and move the heavy down here so that potentially he can do something? I don't know. I think I'm just going to move him to this corner a little bit and block line of sight just so he doesn't take any shots from that Arthron or Triton. And now we'll let the Pandorans have a go. I didn't see any Anno activity there, so maybe there's only the 2 defenders on the map. We've tagged them both. There might be another one around. Okay, so you've got into Overwatch. There is something at the back there now attacking the facility. So we do need to keep our eye on that. So with you on Overwatch, we can't really do an awful lot. Now, you can actually see the one that's on Overwatch, but you do have a shotgun. So being able to take him out with the shotgun is probably not going to happen. Not from that distance. And if you try and take out the Triton, you're just going to end up triggering the Overwatch on the Arthron. So let's start moving forwards and see if we can actually get some shots up here. It's quite far away. So a good chance of missing. Some of the shots hit. Not sure if they all did, but that's okay. And let's just tuck you back in. And then we'll go and repeat that procedure.
Ready for action.
It'd be nice if we could kill him just to break the Overwatch. I think I'm actually going to take the risk of doing a quick aim so we can get a second shot. And the reason for that is if we do manage to kill it, we'll get the will points back anyway. Disabled an arm and he's bleeding. That is good. I don't know which arm we disabled, but... I mean, we won't get all of the will points back because we're going to be losing 6 and we'll only regain 2, but we won't be completely out. And unfortunately, we couldn't do it. We haven't broken the Overwatch, so I'm going to assume that it's his grenade launcher that we've disabled, which, do you know what? I'm not that mad about. So this is our kind of new assault. We have spotted another Arthron. Okay, so, well, we know we've got another enemy over here because we did see it before. So let's start moving in with the priest. Can't really do anything with the priest right now.
I'm ready.
We've got our heavy up here on the roof. Right now, the heavy can see nothing. Let's jump him down. And let's go ahead and take a really wild shot with the machine gun. For me, this often ends up being lucky. This time it did not. We completely decimated those lampposts, though, so good for us. So can't really do anything else with you. Anybody else on that side is... Well, we've actually still got the Berserker. But I don't know where all of those other enemies are. So rushing in with you might not be the smartest move.
Running.
Then again, I'm not necessarily known for making the smartest moves. Oh, we've got another one over there. Okay, that's good to know. So while I would like to sort of run in there and break some face, I think we're just going to dash across. Oh, we've got a Triton as well. Okay, things are getting interesting. Yeah, we've got 3 enemies over there. I'm going to try and dash in over here just to be in cover. We could back up a little bit further, but I don't necessarily think that we need to. We haven't even got anyone over here that we could put onto Overwatch. Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. It won't be the end of the world if we lose that Berserker.
I'm here.
So all we have are 2 people with shotguns. Not great at a distance.
I'm going.
But you can still hit with a shotgun from this range. There we go. That helped. And then that leaves us with you, who has all of your movement. I'm a little bit concerned about just rushing forwards, though, so I might move you up to here. And we'll just put you on Overwatch. I'm going to give it a wide cone, because I don't know what else is around on the map. There we go. Let's end that turn, then. See what the enemy decides to do. So you're going to move a little bit closer. You spotted my assault. Taking some shots. You do miss, which I'm thankful for. That's against the rookie. And you're in good range of my berserk, although we do know there are other enemies there. The Triton is moving. Good shotgun blast there. Disabled the arm. Did some bleed damage. Another Arthron coming in. What, you're taking a shot at my heavy? You've disabled my head. We do get return fire there. And we could hit either of them. They're actually standing one in front of another right now. That would be an excellent opportunity to take them both down. That, I believe, is the Triton. And, oh yeah, there's another Arthron inside that building. You're taking a shot at my assault. Not very nice. Well, that's not my assault. That's the Haven Defender assault. Oh, 2 Arthrons in there. Another return fire. And we hit both of them there, actually. That was quite nice. Okay, 2 Arthrons to take out. And did somebody just die from bleed damage? Sounded like somebody did. Okay. Now, we do have a bleed on our heavy, which is potentially problematic.
Moving out.
But I'd sooner use him right now. If possible, try and take out these 2 Arthrons. We've got them both in our sights. I'm going to get a return fire. At least the front one does. But we can always heal our heavy up. I'm going to run forwards with the assault a little here. We've spotted another enemy. It's that Triton. We knew that Triton was there because he was shooting at stuff. We don't have a grenade, unfortunately. You're going to get a return fire. These guys actually have acid launcher arms, so we really want to avoid being hit by those if at all possible. Now, the Triton's problematic, but not as much as the Arthron. So let's go over here and hit the Arthron. Damaged its head, caused a bleed. Isn't really too many places we can go to try and get away from that Triton. So let's just back up. I'd like to heal my heavy if I can. Do have a med kit on the priest. Heavy can't move back any further on this turn though, so we'll just keep the priest there for safety. And now let's deal with things on this side of the map. So you have taken some damage. You do have a med kit. So I am tempted to try and heal you up. But if I heal you up, I won't be able to take a shot with you. It's still better to try and keep him alive. And he's just spotted something else. So let's move him into the corner. Let's go ahead and heal ourselves up. So we can't take a shot now, but we do have a lot of people over here that could help out. We've not got anyone on Overwatch that I can see. We do also want to try and do some damage to this Triton. So it is tempting to get somebody inside. Maybe our shotgunner. How close can we get to him? We could do like a double dash. we have the will points, which we do. I'm going to take the risk of getting right in next to him, and I know that does leave us open to an attack from this side, but we'll deal with that one shortly. We're going to just try and take this guy out totally. Is there anywhere we can hit him that has a higher guaranteed damage? Hit him in the leg. There we go. Because he had less armor on his leg, so we did more damage to him. So now we really want to just try and take out these Tritons, these Arthrons if possible. So we could do a dash and a quick aim. It does put us out in the open a little bit, but that was a little misclick there. I just slightly scrolled the map and I didn't mean to. Or we could use a grenade is the other possibility. Might do more damage with a grenade. Or we could take ourselves 2 shots. This is risky. This is Miguel. He's one of our own men. We really don't want to lose him if we can avoid it.
5 by 5.
And we could always try and put this guy out as bait. We'll move you into here. We're going to go double quick aim so we can get 2 shots.
Aiming.
I think we're probably more likely to finish this one off, so... don't have enough will points to get a second shot. I miscalculated there for some reason.
Let's go.
Let's just duck back in a little bit. Just make things a bit safer.
Standing by.
We do still have one more person over here.
On my way.
So let's see if we can take a shot. We can probably finish this guy off. Okay, brilliant. That's one down. That's what we needed. We've still got that Arthron at the back there. That's everybody moved that can. You're dying from the bleed, which I expected. We do have to worry about the Arthron. You are moving closer to the Berserker. Remember, not my Berserker, technically. Trying to paralyze me. Not ideally the most sensible thing for him to come and stand right next to my Berserker. He's just made life a bit easier for me. You've got an Overwatch. You are firing your machine gun. Ouch. We'll get a return fire for that though, so I feel that actually worked better for me than it did for him. We also want to make sure we try and get kills with our own troops, not with the Haven defenders, because obviously, you know, we want the experience.
I'm ready.
I wish you'd have moved actually a little bit closer there, but we'll take these shots. We do need to start using some paralysis weapons ourselves. We want to be able to start getting the some Pandorans. So let's go ahead and use armor break, just so if we don't kill him, we've got a better chance of hitting him, killing him with our heavy. So we've disabled his arm. We can't get a second hit on him, but we can now just move out of the way. Done a decent amount of damage to him. I am going to use my priest to heal the heavy. Just so that he doesn't bleed out. I'm going to move up with the heavy and take a shot. Didn't get the kill there, but we got a decent number of bleeds. And this is our new recruit. If our new recruit can get the kill, brilliant. That's a good way to kickstart his level up process. Yeah, unfortunately it wasn't quite enough. We don't have anybody else up here that could finish the job. All of your abilities... Yeah, we can't even induce panic because you'd be too far away. Let's just start moving everybody further forwards. He may take a shot, or he may just sort of skulk off and try and lick his wounds. So we've got 2 Pandorans here, 2 Arthrons that we need to try and take out. Like I said, ideally, if we can, we want to get the kills with our own soldiers. So let's move over here and take the shot with you. I was hoping for a bit better aim than that, but... Okay, we haven't really taken any damage. But let's get back into cover.
Comms online. All I need
I'm going to take a double shot. We've still got the guy at the back. Okay, you are now down. I will take a shot at the one at the back. We've got a decent chance of at least hitting him. There we go. We damaged his acid launcher arm. Now, you do have the dash ability. So I think it's well worth dashing you up. Again, this is one of the Haven defenders. Now, we are on Overwatch. I'll be honest, I'd forgotten about that. But we can get close enough to him. We're only going to get one shot anyway, so we might as well just use the shotgun and make it count. Shotgun to the face. There we go. He is down. Now, as far as I'm aware, I think we've only now got the one alien left, which is this Arthron, and we might even be able to finish him off on this turn. We don't have enough points to dash. We don't have enough willpower to dash, but we can take one shot. Not enough to get a kill, but enough to take a lot of his health. We can't do anything else. It might die from the bleed. Well, actually, it'll probably heal up. I think they've got the healing ability. Yeah, so he's going to heal up. But he is going to go and attack the Berserker. That's fine, actually. He's trying to paralyze the Berserker, but that's going to end badly for him. Once again, like I said, we want to try and get the kills with our own troops. So this should be the end of you, my friend. There we go. And with any luck, that will be the end of the mission. We didn't lose anybody, which is very important. We did take a couple of injuries. We didn't really recover an awful lot from that, but that's fine. It's what you expect with a Haven defense. We need to do some repairing. I said it's impossible to manufacture because we do have them. We'll replenish them all up. There we go. Obviously an issue with those buttons, so I'll get that looked into. So before I forget, let's go into personnel. And we will look for Miguel, wherever he is. You're on one of the Thunderbirds. I've lost you, Miguel. Where are you hiding? Are you further up the top here? Miguel, there you are. So let's go into let's look at your training for a start. What have you got in your sniper track? So you've got quick aim, you've got extreme focus. I'm all right with that, to be honest. You got biochemist as well, which is quite nice to have on a sniper. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll look for armor. We've actually got the Synedrian stuff, so we can just go ahead and give him that. And then if we look at equipment, let's go and take those away. And oh, there's the Hera, the neural pistol. We need to start that does paralysis damage, so it might be something we want to consider taking along. Let's just put that in his pack anyway. But we want to take there's a Pythagoras magazine. We want to find the weapon. Do we have one, or am I going to have to build one? I'm going to have to build one. I don't have one at the moment. We did unlock the tech to build them, but I haven't built them yet. But we can go ahead and just give him like the Firebird, and we don't have any ammo for the Firebird sniper rifle, really? Wow. So we are we need to sort some of our stores out here. There's probably a lot of stuff here that I can just completely junk and get rid of them. Almost certainly there's a lot of stuff here that I'm not really going to use, but at least now we have ourselves an active sniper again on that team, which is really good. So you guys have taken some damage. We need to do some healing up on these guys. So you will be going back to Phoenix Point. I think I was going to move you down here to do that mission, but you have taken some injuries. We've got a lot of people just kind of hanging around at Phoenix Point at the moment. We will definitely come back and hit these Pandoran lairs. We definitely need to do those. But that's certainly something that we want to be at relatively full health before we do. Not going to move anything more around in this video because I might change my mind in between about the order that we're going to hit things. So I would like to thank you for watching. Hope you are still enjoying Phoenix Point, and just say that we will see you on the next video. So until then, goodbye for now.